Welcome to another Daily Classics top pick based on originality, condition, and price. Today's feature car is a 1983 Volvo 242 GLT Turbo automatic. Found this car on Bring a Trailer with 6 more days to go. My name is Rob Lofarice. You're watching the Daily Classics channel. Let's go check this car out. I found this car on actually one of our members found this car for me today on Bring a Trailer. It was currently at $2,200 this morning with 6 days to go. It's a 1983 Volvo 242 GLT Turbo, two-door, 240 in a two-door with a turbocharged engine. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Now, this car is an automatic. It did come in a manual transmission. That's probably the only thing stopping this car from going into big dollars. But even though I think this car is going to do very well on Bring a Trailer tonight, next couple of days anyway. The 242 basically had the 2.1 liter turbocharged inline four-cylinder engine, about 155 horsepower, thereabout. It was available in a 4-speed manual transmission or 3-speed automatic, which this car is. You know, it's a rear-wheel drive platform. We all know that. And the base price on this car was pretty expensive. I mean, this car was up there in the $16,000 range when it was new. It was fuel injected. I believe it was intercooled at the time in 83, but I think it was somewhere between late 83. The intercoolers came in. So I'm not 100% sure this car is intercooled, but we'll go into the ad and see what we can find. If we dive into the actual ad on Bring a Trailer, again, it ends in 6 days. It hasn't moved at all today. It's at $2,300. A lot of activity, 29 comments. So that's pretty cool. You know, so it looks like this car is going to sell. The car is based in California, so you'd have to ship it to from California, wherever you live. But overall, it says it's a one-family owned car, and I really believe it to be that way. It looks like they have a nice garage. It looks like it's been protected from the elements all these years. So the only negative thing is that it's not a manual transmission. But I have to tell you, even with an automatic with the turbocharger, this car is very spirited for a squared off Volvo 240. But it's very pretty. Let's look at some of the photos and dive in a little bit. The seating surfaces look all original. That was the original seating surfaces. A US spec car, I could tell. You know, it doesn't look like there's any wear or tear on those seat surfaces. The dashboard is beautiful. I mean, there's no cracks in the dash that I can see of. And it has the gauges here in the center console. That's how you can tell it's a turbocharged model. It may have the original radio, but it's hard to see if it does have that. There's the engine. The engine basically 2.1 liter inline four. It says the factory rated at 127. I thought it was a little bit more than that, but we'll take the seller's word for it. I don't know if I'm looking for an intercooler, but I don't see one. So maybe this is not intercooled. So you know, I know sometime during that calendar year, it went to an intercooled engine. Undercarriage looks great. All the warranty books comes with a snapshot of the Carfax report. No accidents reported on Carfax, and has 2 nice videos. So it's very nicely presented. It's a desirable silver color. The front grille work looks beautiful. It's got the turbocharged little logo here in the front grille, little badging, the squared off you know, federalized DOT headlights in the front. I think in Europe it may have been one headlight. That would have been interesting. I'm not 100% sure. It's got the front spoiler, which was standard. And yeah, maybe a little discoloration in the rear quarter panel a little bit here. Maybe that's just lighting. You know, that could be just a little, the color separation there a little bit. But I'm thinking it could be lighting. I don't see any rust in the rear quarter panels where it's typical. So this car is a rust-free California car. It's got the original mud flaps in the back. There's the turbo logo in the back, so you know it's a turbo when you come up to it. Original wheels. Rear end looks nice. Oh, he's got a charger here for the battery, so I guess he doesn't use it that often, but that's okay. Sunroof was an option that year too, so that was an extra expense. I don't see any paint on the rubber stripping, so I'm thinking that all this paint work is original. And the wheels aren't rashed or anything like that. So looks decent. You know, overall everything looks very nice. Door jams and all that look original. So I could talk about this car for hours, but I think this car is really nice. Where will this car go as far as pricing goes? Well, with a lot of activity on this car right now, with 6 days to go, I would think we'll come back to it in 6 days. But I think this car, anything under $12,000 or so would probably be a very well bought car. It might go for more than 12. It might go to 14 or $15,000. It all depends on how many people want this thing. What's holding it back is the automatic transmission. If this was a manual transmission, I could see it going to $15,000 without a problem. So a real nice car, very pretty. Headlines on this car is basically you can't go wrong with a 1983 Volvo 242, especially with the turbocharged engine. This car has, how many miles does this car have? 143,000 miles shown. So this car's got a lot of life to go, especially that it's been pampered here in California. So that's a good thing. So anyway, nice car and bring a trailer tonight. Go on there and see if you can find this car. You can just also go to our Facebook page as well. If you join our group here on Facebook, it'll take you right to the car and you can click onto the car, have joined the conversations. Had a lot of conversations on this car today as well. So please subscribe to this channel if you enjoy it, and give a thumbs up if you like the video. And thank you very much for your support of this channel. We appreciate it. We're growing every day. Please share with friends that like cars as well. That's how we grow too. So we'll see you again tomorrow with more Daily Classics Top Pick. This is Rob, and thank you for joining us tonight. See you soon. Bye.